hey, you, why don't you get married? Omae ga kekkon shiro! Hello there, morons. It's Victor, King of the Morons, here with a JNEWS little language lesson, a little news lesson. When I came to Japan over 23 years ago, I believe that the number of politicians in Japan were about, female politicians in Japan were 10%. That's what we're talking about here today. Now, according to the National Personnel Authority, only 3% of the managers in Japan's central government are women. Now, I don't know if those are elected positions or appointed positions, but Abe hopes to get that number up to 30% by 2020. I'm not sure why that would be such an issue for the Olympics. It's not like anyone's going to be checking that. But anyway, here's the ironic story. There's a young woman, not necessarily young, in her 30s, whatever, younger than me, named Ayaka Shiomura, who was giving a speech about sexual harassment and about the government's insensitivity to women issues. For example, if you are a woman with a baby carriage and you go into the subway, you are forced to close up the carriage, and it creates problems for women. And so she wants the government to be a little bit more sensitive to female issues, women issues. And during her speech, during her presentation, she was heckled. Yes, someone said, hey, you, why don't you get married? Omae ga kekkon shiro! You, go get married. Very rude way to say that. Another person said, can you not give birth? Umenai no kayo, which is also very rude. Like, go have a baby. What are you doing? Go in the kitchen, make me a sandwich, kind of stuff.
Hey, you get your bitch ass back in the kitchen and make me some pie.
It was pretty embarrassing. It became a big scandal. You don't really see a lot of impoliteness in the government, in government assemblies like you do. I love watching like the British or the South Koreans or the Taiwanese. Sometimes they'll even have fist fights, but in Japan it's usually not that bad. They're pretty polite. But to heckle somebody is called yaji o tobasu. Yaji o tobasu. And the person who heckles is yaji o tobasu mono. And if you want to say someone was heckled, you would say kanojo wa yaji o tobasareta. So that's your language lesson. My personal opinion is that the hecklers were kind of chicken shits because none of them would step up and admit it. They had this big graph on TV and they interviewed a lot of people and everyone kept saying it came from that direction and they couldn't pinpoint it, but it seems like the people who did it should fess up. It's kind of embarrassing. It seems pretty childish and I think it makes Japan look bad. Though at the same time, I think that if a woman's going to be in politics, she's got to stand up for herself, and she was nearly in tears. So I think that doesn't look good for women. I mean, if they want to be respected by their male counterparts, they want to not break down just because someone heckled them. My opinion, what do you guys think? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Give me a break, man.